Hey, Trinity family, we are launching our new Trinity Church app. And today in this tutorial, we're going to try to help you learn how to download and set up your app and to get the most out of the features. We're going to give you an overview of the entire app, but we're going to go a little deeper in 2 or 3 of the features specifically. So let's get started. So last Wednesday, we sent out a text with a link, and within that text link, you were able to set up your profile password for our app. And it's powered by a platform named Tithely. So you were taken to the Tithely platform to set up a profile password. And this is what that text looked like, and there's the link to that. And so here's where that link takes you. It's important, though, to get your password right both times. That it asks you to enter it in, or else this link is not going to work anymore, and it's going to lock you out. So if you go to this link, be very careful and diligent to get it right. Now, if you did it wrong and it locks you out, that's fine, no problem. If you had any problem setting your password, just use the link at the bottom of that text to send us your information, and then what we'll do is we'll send you a fresh link to your email address, okay? So use that link. Now, if you didn't get any email or text from us and you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can simply go to our website, trinitycolumbia.com, and tap the I'm New button and submit your info there. And so what will happen is we will send you an email to help you set up your profile password after that, okay? And then you can be off and running. Now, once you've done all of that, you're ready to download the new app, all right? So here's what it looks like on the Android Google Play Store on the left and the Apple App Store on the right. And throughout the rest of this presentation, you'll see Android on the left and Apple on the right. So pay attention to the images on the left side of the screen. For you Androids and for the iPhones, always look to the right whenever there's 2 images on the screen. So you may receive some recommendations during any of this process, or invitations to download other apps like the Tithely app, or there's another app in the same family called Elvanto. But just know that all of the functions of both of these apps are already built into our app. So rest assured that the Trinity app is the only one you're going to need, okay? So once you install the app and choose your campus, then here are the 2 campus app pages, all right? You got West Campus on the left and East on the right. They look different because there's a different personalized experience for each campus. All right, now you can switch between campus apps by touching the Campuses button at the bottom right. So if you ever want to find out what's going on at the West Campus, then you can always switch. We're one church, so we can see each other's apps. But also, if you want right now, go ahead and touch Serve Teams. All right, your Serve Teams button is going to take you to your app profile in Tithely. All right. Once you get to the home page, touch the arrow at the top right of the screen to log into your profile. And on that login page, type Login to Admin button, all right? And that's going to bring down a little menu, and change that to Login to Member Area. And if you're working with an Android, I think you'll touch that twice. For an iPhone, once you select Login to Member Area, then just tap Done, and that will bring you back to the login screen. Once you're there, check Remember Me, and then use your email address and the password that you've already created, and tap the green Login button. Now that you're logged in, your app should remember you most of the time. Every once in a while, it'll ask you to log in again, like after you've restarted your phone or something like that. But for the most part, the app should remember your login here in the Tithely Serve Teams platform, okay? At this point, now you can tap the menu button at the top left. That's the circle button with the 3 lines, all right? This shows some options in your Tithely Serve Teams profile. You might only have 2 or 3 options, but the more you get involved here at Trinity, the more options that will load in the future. Like, for instance, if you're not in a home group already, then you won't get the My Groups option. But once you register for a home group, then in your main menu, you will see the My Groups option appear because you've registered, okay? So You can explore each of these menu items and see what each does for you. I'll let you do that on your own, all right? In the coming months, we're going to be using our app to coordinate all of our serve team scheduling. So if you serve in the nursery, you serve in the ushers, then in order to know when you're supposed to be serving and looking at your schedule, you'll use this serve teams function. But also you can use the serve teams function to investigate your home group and see who's in it and communicate with your home group. And you'll get messages from your home group pastor through this interface as well. So the serve teams button is a whole lot more than just your serving schedule. It's really all about your involvement and here at Trinity in various ways. All right. So you can also see on this list your giving. All right. So when you touch my giving, it says, then you'll be taken to your giving history, and you'll see a line item display of all of your donation and your giving. Now, if you're doing this at the beginning of our app launch, we want you to know that your giving info right now is not going to be complete, all right? It's taken a process for us to migrate all of our data over into our new Tithe platform. So understand that for 2019, the giving, your giving history is going to be incomplete. But we're beginning to transition everything over here in the offices to Tithely for 2020. So shortly coming, all of your giving info from 2020 and on is going to be found here in the Serve Teams part of the app under My Giving, okay? So next thing I want you to do is to tap the icon in the top right of the screen here. And what that'll allow you to do is to navigate to your profile page. And on this page, you can tap the Me button and get to your home group as well. It shows you a few quick links there. So this is a nice place to get to your home group and do some other things. But if you want to upload a profile pic, then tap the smiley face that you're seeing on your phone. Now you can see mine and Jennifer's faces here because we've already done this, but for you, you'll see just a gray smiley face. So tap that smiley face, then scroll to the bottom, and then you'll see this big gray box that's where you can upload an image, all right? Now, we've found a couple of quirks in our app so far in the way it works. And the first one is you may need to take a selfie with your phone in landscape version, okay? So you'll turn your phone sideways. Here, I'll show you right here. So what you do is you turn your phone sideways, and you take your selfie like that, okay? And then you upload the profile pic from there, all right? Because if you don't do that, then what we found is that your profile pic often comes out sideways if you do it in portrait, okay? So that's just one quirk. Here's the second quirk. If you have an iPhone, then you will have to upload a profile picture on a web browser outside of your app, because for some reason the app does not allow iPhones to upload images, all right? So it just doesn't work within the app. So take your profile pic with your iPhone in landscape, and then even you can do it within your phone. Then if you just open up a web browser on your phone and log in to your Tithely profile then. And from there, for some reason, that's the only way we've found out that iPhones can upload images, okay? All right, so last, tap the home button at the bottom or the back arrow at the top left, and that'll take you back to the app page, all right? Another feature of our app is our sermons link, and that conveniently imports our YouTube videos into our app. Now, when I forget what I preached last Sunday, now I can go pull it up real quick and remind me, all right? Because you didn't know that, right? Preachers often can't even remember what they preached last Sunday, so you're not alone. Next, I want to show you the sign-ups tab, and that's going to have opportunities to sign up for things like Growth Track and other events as they're announced. Then the Growth Track tab brings our web page into our app that allows people to explore and register for each of the 4 steps of our Growth Track, and it's also where you can complete our spiritual gifts discovery. So if you've never completed a spiritual gifts discovery and you're wondering what your spiritual gifts are or how to develop them, and you want to begin that journey, then you'll find a link in our Growth Track tab on our app, okay? Next is our Home Groups tab. It's going to show you all of our home groups, their locations. It's going to have the maps and details and a button to register for each group. And get this, when you sign up for a home group, it will automatically link with your app profile, and your home group pastor gets notified through Tithely. So it's another cool integration here you see between our app, between our website, and between our Tithely online Serve Teams platform, okay? So next is, I want you to look at the bottom footer menu for a minute, those gray icons at the bottom, all right? You're gonna see a Bible tab down there at the bottom, and this is an integration with YouVersion. It's a stripped down version of the YouVersion app, so I don't think that you'll want to delete the YouVersion app from your phone, but it is a very handy way to quickly get to some scripture and a Bible app within your Trinity app, okay? So if you're sitting in church and you want to navigate there quickly and you're inside the app, then hey, you're already there. All right, also is the calendar tab down there at the bottom at the footer menu. It's got our updated Trinity Church and the East Campus and West Campus calendars. So here is an area where it's going to be different for campuses. We've got a one church Trinity calendar that applies to everybody in Trinity Church, no matter what campus you're at. But we also have two calendars, one for West Campus, one for East Campus. And so in your West Campus app, you're going to see the One Church calendar and the West Campus calendar. In the East Campus app, you're going to see the One Church calendar and the East Campus calendar. So that's an interesting thing, something to note if you switch between apps, is the calendar function is going to be a little different in each, okay? So next to that tab is the More menu, okay? And that takes you to a few more tabs, including on this More menu, you can see our Facebook and our Twitter pages. And you can also log into your profile in Facebook and Twitter so that you can surf either one of those platforms as you, but initially it's going to land at the church's Facebook and Twitter pages. All right? All right. So now let's go back to the main page, and I want to show you something really special. If you've already downloaded the app, then tap the prayer wall, okay? Our prayer wall is where anyone can post a prayer request, and your church family will be able to see it, and then they can also tap the Commit to Pray button to let you know how many people are interceding for your need. And also, we can leave an encouraging word in the comment box. So just so you know, our admins are going to have to approve all posts, whether it's a comment or a prayer request. All right, so whenever you upload something, it's not going to show up immediately, but we're going to, give us a little while, and we will approve that just to make sure nobody's posting some crazy stuff on our app. Okay, you can understand that. So everybody's going to be able to see it once we approve it, and the prayer wall is going to be the same for both campuses, I believe. Let's see what else. Now back at the main page, let's go there. Right in the middle, you're going to see the Newsfeed. And this is where all of our prayer wall posts, Facebook and Twitter posts, YouTube sermon videos, and calendar events are listed together. And that's a way to keep all of our Trinity life right at our fingertips, okay? That's a really, really cool function. I think you'll enjoy checking that out. Next, tap the Giving tab, because that's going to take you to our online giving partner, Tithely. All right, we're moving from PushPay for online giving to Tithely. And Tithely is also the platform that's providing our app. So they are our giving platform partner, as well as our app provider, as well as our serve teams and, church management system provider as well, okay? Now, here's what you're going to find out. When you tap the giving button and go to into the giving, it may even open up a new web browser on your phone to take you into Tithely. But it's going to require a new sign up the first time that you give, all right? And here's why. It's an extra layer of security because Tithely requires you to set up a new giving account profile and create a password, okay? So I know that you've created a password in Tithely Serve Teams function, but this is going to be like a separate platform and a new login just for your security as an extra layer, okay? So, but just like PushPay, Tithely uses banking level encryption to secure your financial data. So you can give with peace of mind, so don't worry, all right? And so think of your Serve Teams app profile and your giving profile separately, right? Although when you give, here's what's cool, eventually it's going to show up in your Serve Teams app profile. So there is integration between these two arms of our app, all right? Now, once you set up your giving profile and password, you might want to train the web browser in your phone to remember your login credentials. Or like I do, I use my iPhone fingerprint, security feature. And what that does is it enters my saved passwords for me, and that makes it much faster for me when I log into Tithely to give. So I log in, do my fingerprint, and then after my fingerprint, it always is going to ask us, just like PushPay did, it's going to ask us for a 4-digit PIN each time. Again, another layer of security. All right, that way. People who if someone picks up your phone and they can open up your Trinity app, they're not going to be able to get into your giving or your bank account. So this is to protect all of us as we use our phones for everything else in our lives too, okay? So we encourage you to check out the app further and explore it. And just know also that if you have any problems downloading or setting up anything in your app, we are here to help you, all right? Robin Lee Speakman at the West Campus can help you. She's been studying this, and she's been working on this with us for weeks and weeks. And I'm here at the East Campus. I'm the one that will probably be the one to help you if you need anything too. So just give us a call, and we'll get in touch, or ask us at a church service, and we'll help you in any way we can, all right? We are excited for what our app is going to do to create a Trinity family that is more connected, more informed, and more supported by each other in prayer support and in our community. So we're looking forward to it. Hope you enjoy our app. Thank you.